Hi everybody, I'm here to do the reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do apologize for not putting readings out last week, guys, but my energy was gone. I was just completely depleted. I do have a full-time job in addition to doing my tarot readings, so I think I was just burning the candle at both ends, and it all kind of just caught up with me, and I didn't want to read the cards when I was feeling in such a low vibe energy because it wouldn't be fair to you guys, so I just decided to step away. But I'm back, I'm recharged, and I'm ready to roll. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm super glad that you're here. The way that I do my readings is I will pull one of the Oracle energy cards here to get the overall energy of the reading. Then I'm going to move on to pulling a couple more Oracle cards from a couple Oracle decks that I use. We'll pull some tarot, clarifiers, and then to close the reading, I'll pull one of the Moonology cards, to see what message, if any advice or extra message Spirit wants you guys to know pertaining to the reading, okay? I have meditated on your energy and pre-shuffled the cards off camera, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump into this. Again, this is going to be for the sign Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and we're going to get the overall energy of this reading. Healer of the Ages. Some of you there is some serious healing going on, okay? Some of you may be healers, okay? But I feel like you guys have been healing from some stuff here. I feel like maybe some of you have been through some type of just some really crappy energy, but I feel like that you've been healing, okay? And I feel like you're starting to come out the other side. I think that you're starting to finally see the sun, in the distance, okay? So I'm feeling a positive vibe from this card, okay? I feel like there has definitely been some kind of healing. I will say in the pre-shuffle, I had, what were the cards that fell out? We had success and victory, and I also had change and progress fell out. So I do feel like you guys have been healing from something. Okay, we have memories of love here. So this is the Six of Cups in traditional Rider-Waite tarot. You're healing from something that happened obviously in the past here. I feel like with this, okay, so you're letting go of somebody. You're letting go and you're keeping the good memories of something, okay? This could be a relationship, doesn't have to be. This could be a loved one, whatever this is, but I see you letting go. You're finally willing to let something go from the past here that you've been healing from. And the only thing that you are keeping with you are the memories, the good memories. You don't want to let the good memories go. You are holding the good memories with you, but you're letting it go, okay? You're releasing something that you've been healing from the past, all right? All right. Let's pull another oracle card here. What else do we have for Sagittarius? What else do you want, Sagittarius? All right. Give in to passion. Music, change, transformation, all those butterflies there. Music will soothe your soul. Music could have been very important to you on your healing path here, this healing journey that you guys have been on. But I see this as another form of release, okay? Change. You guys are changing. You guys are changing. You're healing from something that has happened, something that I feel was probably pretty painful in the past. Again, this could be, from a relationship, whatever it was something that you loved. It was something that you were emotionally connected to here with the Six of Cups. This could have been, you may have had to, maybe you've lost a loved one. And I am so sorry if you have. Or this was a loss of a relationship. Perhaps it didn't work out, and you're transforming, you're changing, you're healing, you've healed. Like I said, you can see the sun rising again. You see the sun shining. You see brighter days coming. You're not I feel like some of you are in a dark place, and you're not in that dark place anymore. You're learning how to let go. You're learning to let go of, this love or whatever it is from the past. But you're keeping the memories with you, the good memories. You're keeping those. You're taking those with you on your journey, on your path, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of change that's been taking place for you guys. A lot of change. And I think music has helped you get through a lot of stuff here. I think that a lot of you have also spent a lot of time alone, all right? But now you're starting to get that fire back into your soul again. It's starting to come back because you're changing and you've grown from this experience. You've healed. You're healing. You're coming out the other side. Okay, King of Cups. What else do we have? Sagittarius. Oh, look, we start with the king and end with the queen. Interesting. Oh, we have the King of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like this was for sure a relationship that you guys are healing from. Here, I feel like there was something, or there was someone, I feel, from your past with whom you guys really, really were in love with, okay? And I think that, because we have the Queen and the King, but notice they're on opposite ends of this reading, the beginning and the end. And another thing, too, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles, of happy family, happy single person, and they're side by side. Do you see how that's going? So it's like the transition was made from a couple to a single person. So I feel like this has to do with a lot to do with a relationship that did not go on. But I feel like there was a lot of love between you and another person here. A lot of love. I think that you both felt exactly the same way for each other. It's so funny. The same cat is the same cat is there. I never noticed that before. So that might be significant for whatever to some of you. But there was a lot of love here. There was a lot of love in this union. There was a lot of emotion. But it didn't work out. I don't think that you guys were on the same page. I feel like this may have been a type of soulmate connection, but soulmates, it doesn't mean they have to stay in your life forever. There's usually a lesson of some sort. When we meet people and we get with people, we can have a soul connection with that person. It doesn't mean that they have to stay in our lives forever, because a lot of the times that doesn't happen, but they come into your life, or you come together when you're supposed to come together, okay? Or when it's time, and they stay together it could be for healing, it could be to bring up things within you that need to be healed, it could be for lessons. Some people say karmic partner, whatever, to me it's a soul connection. There was a reason that you came together with somebody, okay? But I feel like there was a couple, and I feel like you two were very much in love with one another. But I think that you just weren't on the same page. I think that one was over here doing one thing, and you were over here doing another, or however, whichever one you resonate with here. But again, I feel like there was definitely a lot of emotion here. And I feel like, you know, with this Ten of Pentacles, there was happiness. I feel like there was a lot of good times, okay? I feel like maybe this was somebody that you thought you would be with forever, all right? Which makes this hard. I think that you guys have been in a healing phase for quite some time. And this was somebody that you saw forever with. You know, you were going to build a future with this person. This is what you wanted. And now it's like, here I am on my own. But, you know, she's on her own, but she's still abundant. You know, she's still prosperous. She's still doing well, even though she is single now, okay? And I feel like this is a very weird way that I'm reading these cards, because usually I try to read them, but it's like this reading is different. It's just weird. I feel like there's a lot of transformation and there's a lot of change going on here. Even if you don't feel like it, maybe you're not here yet, but this is where you're heading, and you're going to be okay, you know? So if you guys are still in this healing stage and you're still feeling the sting or the hurt from whatever happened between you and someone else, you know, it is going to ease up. You're going to transition into this phase of acceptance, of, you know, being able to release the past here and let go, and not stay in the past. All right. And you're changing, Sag. All right. Let's see. What about, can you tell us about this King of Cups spirit? Tell us about this king. All right. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the Nine of Swords over this King of Cups. So, well, I don't know if this is your energy or the person's energy, or this is your energy. You take it how it resonates, guys. But this person here, the truth came out, you know. The truth was revealed. I feel like this person, there was just a lot of stress. There was a lot of worry. There was a lot of anxiety around this person. And somebody here had a moment of clarity. Somebody, you know, realized that, you know what, this is just, it's always going to be like this. You know, I feel like whoever this is, you either, you know, you stayed up late at night thinking about this person, worrying about this person, and you're going to come to the realization of, you know what, I need to let this go. I need to cut this out with this Ace of Swords here. I need to get rid of this. I need to let it go. I need to let it go, because you have been trapped in this mental prison, it feels like, over somebody, over this person for quite some time. It's just, it's like this, your dreams, you couldn't even sleep. Like your dreams were haunted by this, like you really stressed yourself out over this person, or they caused you a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry, and you've come to the conclusion of, you know what, I need to let it go. I need to let it go. And you do, you know, you're going to release it here. You know, you are healing. Even if you don't think that you have been healing, okay? What is this Ten of Pentacles, Spirit? What is this Ten of Pentacles? All right, yeah, I don't know why these were both. So we have the Nine of Wands and we had the Ten of Wands. This relationship was difficult. This is a difficult relationship. This was very difficult. This was, I feel like with this person, you felt like you had to walk on eggshells. You felt like in order to have happiness and whatnot in this relationship, you always had to you had to walk on eggshells. It's like you never knew what you might say or do, and that would set this person off. That would piss them off. Things were very difficult with this person, and you kept hanging in there with this Nine of Wands. You hung in there. Like you hung in there for as long as you could, Sag. And until you just couldn't. Tender about completions. Till you just couldn't anymore. You know, and I see this guy on this card, and he's kind of looking. I feel like this person knew what they did. I feel like this person knew what they did to you. I feel like they were aware. It was almost as if you were a puppet, you know, like they knew what they knew. They knew you weren't going to leave. They knew you weren't going anywhere. They were okay. They thought they could get away with whatever they wanted to do and you would be accepting of it. But I feel like you guys reached your breaking point. You know, I feel like they took the fact that they knew you wanted your forever with them. You know, they knew how badly you wanted them in your future and whatnot. They knew that, all right? And it's like, because of that, they felt like they could do whatever they wanted. It was like their ticket to get away with whatever they wanted. You wouldn't do anything. You would still be there. Good old Sagittarius is always going to be there. I can do whatever I want and come right on back. And they're still going to be sitting here waiting. They're still going to be hanging in there until you weren't. Until you weren't. And you decided enough is enough. Now, I think this was difficult. I think even making a decision, whether you left this person or they left and you decided we're not, you know, you're not coming back, whatever, however it resonates. I feel like, you know, that wasn't easy. I feel like this hasn't been easy. Again, there was a lot of love, believe it or not, between you both. This person did love you, Sagittarius. I just don't think this person may have had some mental, please don't take the offense to this, but there could be some mental issues, you know, with this person. And I mean that as far as they were dealing with their own demons, okay? In their own head, they could have had their own issues here, their own demons that they didn't want to fix, all right? And, you know, maybe you tried to point that out to them, but they didn't care. They didn't want to listen. They were fine, but they really weren't. I feel like this person wasn't very stable. I feel like this person had some of their own demons that they were dealing with, all right? And I feel like you both wanted this forever. But again, I feel like this person knew how much, and they wanted that too, but it's like, I feel like Sagittarius, you were the one, or this could be flip-flopped, guys. You're going to have to put yourself where it resonates. I feel like you were the one that kept taking it. Like, this person would leave, get pissed off, and storm out. Then they'd call you up a few days later. I'm sorry. I got mad. I'm sorry, Sag. Can we talk or what? Yes, we can talk. You kept doing that. It's like you kept doing that until one day you didn't. You know, it was like, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do this anymore. I mean, this is he's blindfolded. He's walking on pegs over a fiery pit here, for crying out loud. He can't see where he's going. I feel like this is you. Like, I can't do this. It's like nothing you did was right. Everything was wrong. Everything went wrong. And you just couldn't deal with it anymore. But they knew that. They knew that. And again, I think this person had some issues and some demons of their own that they needed to address, and they didn't. What is this Nine of Pentacles, Spirit? This Nine of Pentacles, Spirit. All right. Okay. Aha. Yeah. Death, transformation. That's what I said up here, these butterflies. It's your transformation. This is what you're changing into. Because of this ending, because this ended, it's put you in this death phase. And trust me, I can look at this card and I can feel clearly that this has not been an easy journey. I feel like this has been a very hard thing to get over for you guys. I think this has been very difficult. Literally, I think that some of you felt like you were mourning a literal death. Some of you, this could, that may be true. However, I'm seeing this mainly as relationship. That's what's coming through strongest in this reading. But I feel like some of you feeling like you actually were mourning a literal death here. But have no fear, because Spirit is saying, look here, Sag, you're fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. You're going to come out the other side, and look at you sitting there with, in your abundant you've got pentacles and you've got fruits and a glass of wine and your good book, and you're on this nice lounge chair here. This is what's coming. This is what you're transforming into, all right? So from this dark card here, from this horrible, painful experience, it has changed you. Again, back to my, we meet people for a reason, and I think that you've learned some valuable lessons along the way with this situation, some very hard lessons, but that's usually how life works. That's how the universe, that's how it is. That's how we learn. People come into our lives to shake us up, and then we learn. We see the lesson after we've gone through it. Hindsight's 2020, that saying and whatnot. It's true, because I can almost guarantee you, Sagittarius, you can look at this reading, and if this is resonating with you, you can look back on whatever this relationship, this situation, and be like, yeah, I learned this. I learned not to accept shitty behavior, not to put up with shitty behavior, not to, be somebody's puppet here, or not to just take people back. I've learned that. You know what I mean? It's like you've learned lessons here. But I do feel like there were good times as well. But I think when things were bad in this particular relationship, they were really, really bad. And I think when they were good, they were phenomenal. But it's like, I feel like the bad may have outweighed the good. And that's what you're taking with you. You're letting go of all of this. You're letting go of this feeling, this pain, this hurt, this awful feeling, okay? You're letting go of all that. And maybe you haven't yet, but you're going to. And you're going to you're going to take with you the good with you. You're going to remember the good things. You're going to keep the memories sacred that you had with this person, because again, I feel like there was a really deep connection with this person. All right. I really, really do. And I'm telling you, that cat, I keep seeing that same cat. Maybe you guys had a pet and you owned a pet together or something here, and you both were like very much in love with your pet. Okay. I don't know, but it's like you guys, or you like the same breed of animal or something. It's like you guys were a match. You were really good for each other, okay? And it's like yin and yang, okay? That's kind of how, and it's like, but there were issues, and I see a person here who didn't want to deal with their own issues, who didn't want to who helped themselves, who could have benefited maybe from some type of counseling for whoever knows, whatever demons it was. I feel like they were fighting demons, trauma, okay? Maybe childhood trauma that they carried into the relationship, whatever. And they didn't want to get help. They didn't want to deal with that. And because of their own demons and stuff, that is them ultimately, their actions and the things that they did or whatnot is what ultimately ended this relationship. But it's brought you out here a better person. It's brought you, it's made you a better person, because you have been able now. You'll get to a point to where you can look back and accept the lesson from this. You'll see the lesson and realize that this was a blessing in disguise, because now this has made you a stronger person, a much more emotionally stronger person than what you used to be, okay? Ten of Swords. I knew it was going to come out because I saw that 9. So from this pain, from all of this, you've grown, okay? This has taught you this awful rock bottom feeling, this ending, but you're coming out here on top because you're learning from this. You learned from this experience, okay? And I feel like you're not gonna let this make you bitter. You're not gonna allow this to keep you closed off. You're still gonna love again. Maybe not anytime soon, and that's okay, because you need that chance. But this pain has transformed you from this pain. You have transformed. You've grown. You've grown from this pain. Okay. It's a very. I know that the energy is heavy, it hurts, but the feeling that I'm feeling off of this reading is very positive. Like, it's a very, very positive, peaceful feeling of a reading, okay? If that makes any sense at all. But, you know, there from great pain came great understanding. It came great lessons. You've transformed because of this experience into a beautiful individual, okay, who has not lost their fire, who, you know, who has not lost their song, who has not lost the ability to love again, okay? Now, if you're way back here in the beginning, then clearly you may not be here yet, but you're on your way. You will be there, okay? Because this reading is all about healing and letting go of the bad things, letting go of the past here, and only taking the beautiful moments with you, okay? Change and transformation. All right, so let's see. Spirit guides, universe, is there any other messages for Sagittarius regarding this reading, or messages of advice? This keeps coming out. This came out for like 2 other signs, I think, so far. It's time to release negativity. So anything that you are holding on to, Sag, depending upon where you are in this journey, in this stage of the situation, you could be in the middle of healing, just not really ready yet to go, you know, not over it all the way. Let go of any negative energy that you're carrying around about this situation. You know, this person may have been a real tool and may have been a real you know what, but you know what? Let it go, Sag. Let it go. The past, you know, light a candle, let it go. Okay? Just like they're doing. Put a candle, float it out into the water, watch it settle off, you know, let it go, release it, because it's going to block your progress, and where you're headed is somewhere healthy, happy, you know, doing your own thing and feeling happy here. All right. Don't take the negativity with you. There's no purpose. There's no rhyme or reason to hold on to it. You know, this person, I'm sure with the love that they felt for you, I'm pretty sure that this person, and this could be their energy, realizing what they've done. They know what they've done. You know, they know that they've done shitty things to you. They understand that. They know that. Now, are they going to come and tell you this? Maybe not, and that's okay. You don't need that. You don't need it. You don't need to know that. You know, you don't need them to come to you and say, oh, this, it just, let it go. Because I do think that they know. I think that they're suffering in their own little world, okay? I think that they're also suffering in silence. They're trying to heal as well. Maybe this will prompt them to go and get the help that they need, because I feel like this person has issues. I feel like they have their own demons that they need to address and take care of. But there was love here. They did love you, and you loved them. They loved you, I feel, as much as you loved them. And I know some of you are like, he didn't love me, or she didn't love me at all. But okay, I just know what the cards are telling me and what I'm seeing in the cards. So you don't leave me any nasty comments. This is what I'm seeing. And although they may have been an asshole to you and may have treated you horribly, there was emotion. I'm telling you, I see it. We have the Queen and the King here, for God's sakes. Both very emotional people. Okay, there's water energy, water sign energy. And they did feel that way. They did love you as much as you loved them. It's just that I feel this person had issues. I feel like you had your own, and you couldn't. I don't think that, again, when things were good, they were phenomenal. But when things were bad, they were bad, like really bad. And it's just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, awesome. Leave me a like, share, comment, subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. It really helps my channel get out there so that the people that do need to see these messages can. If it didn't resonate, it's okay, guys. It just wasn't your reading this time. Please check out the other videos for the signs in your chart. You guys have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys later.